Welcome friends, LostScarf here, and it's time for the one-shot. Today we're going to play Reventure by Pixelatto. So, a year ago I requested the key for this game. Apparently they gave me the key a year ago. Somehow I never saw the email. 1 full year later, as of yesterday, they gave me the key again. I'm like, alright, I'll take a look at this game. I know I'm a year late, but yeah, okay, they gave me a key. I'm gonna take a look at this thing. I thought I was just gonna spend like 10 minutes looking at this game, like, alright, whatever. And I just couldn't stop playing. I played, and I played, and I played, and I played, and I love this game. So this is a $8 game. And you could probably beat the whole thing in, I don't know, maybe a day? And it's worth all of that, because this is so fun. I'm going to spend 10 minutes selling you on this game. That ain't enough? I got nothing for you. This is a really fun game. That's also on Android and iOS, by the way. Recently that happened, so let me get my controller on. I'm just going to show you the first 10 minutes of what I can think of to show you. So here we go, yeah, 39% through it. I played for like 100 minutes. I think this is just gameplay time. Now let's go over here. I just kept playing, and I kept playing, and I kept playing. It'll be on the side channel eventually, all that recording footage. It was just so fun. So here we are, year 1, day 1. Everything started as a pretty normal day in Tim's life. Hiccup at the wrong time. Everything started as a pretty normal day in Tim's life. Press any button. We're Tim! Arrows. So we're using controller, but you move around, you can jump in action, there's pausing. You can change the configuration options menu in the gamepad. It's all supported and recommended. So here we are. We're Tim. You can also change your name. Good morning, Tim. The king is waiting for you inside. Alright. The Dark Lord has taken the princess to his fortress to the east. Grab the legendary sword to the west and fulfill your destiny, Tim. Alright. Please, Tim, hurry and bring my daughter back. Take this item to protect you on your journey. Over here, pick it up. What is it? It's a shield. You got the hero shield. Sweet. Then you can go over here. Sorry, Tim. We've raised the bridge to prevent attacks from the Dark Army. I can't let you pass without a weapon. Alright, go the other way then. Going over here now. Whoa, my phone. Alright, there we go. So we now have a shield. Jump over the house. Alright, go over here. Oh no, there's an enemy! Block! Block the enemy! Can't fight until I get a sword. Nothing I can do. Alright, so moving on. Okay, we'll go over here. So this is for Twitch. We're not gonna do Twitch mode. I haven't tried it out. All I know is just the game alone is pretty fun. So we go over here, we're climbing up. Oh look, an old man! It's dangerous to go alone. Alright. Sword of Legend. Light as the wind in the hands of a worthy hero. Let the weight of justice fall on the forces of evil. You got the Sword of Legend! Sweet, I got a sword now. There you go. Got me a sword. So you'd see that you couldn't go that way, so we gotta go over here. And look what we find. There's a chest over here. What is it? Open it up. You got the shovel! So now with the shovel, we can dig. So if we get out of here, dig through. Alright. Kill that now, sweet. Now let's go on our adventure. We learn eventually that we can go through this window here. There we go. Woohoo! On an adventure. So we got a shovel, a sword, and a shield. Oh, I see you carrying that legendary sword all over the bridge. Sweet. Go here. Kill these things. Get them out of the way. There we go. These crops were completely destroyed by the dragon. Thank God our remaining food supplies are safely stored underground. Yep. What? You can see we can't jump up there. So we need to get another item. And here it is. You got the hook claw. So, hook shot. There you go. So you use this to climb up. Alright. Climbed around. Alright. Going through. We can cut this, by the way. Alright. And here we are. Another item. Okay, let's check it out. You got the bombs. And then something happens. With all of this gear, Tim was ready for any challenge. Or so he was, until his legs finally collapsed under the enormous weight. His last words were, "I regret nothing." Greedy bastard. Ending number 26 of 100. Yup! There are 100 endings in this game. It's called Reventure because it's kind of Groundhog's Day. 6 months later, only 97.41% of heroes made it this far. So this is kind of a Groundhog's Day kind of game. After months of medical care, paid by selling all of his items, Tim was ready again for adventure. So now we're just, an old man. We're a hobbled old man here. Good morning, Tim. The king is waiting for you inside. So now, well, we know what we're doing. We're Tim. We're the same guy, and they're waiting for us to help with the quest. But now you get some idea what the conceit is. There are 100 endings to the game, so it makes you wonder a question. What if I take this sword and boom? Oh no! I killed the old man. And you think, I'll just go kill everyone. Nope! You get an ending for that. Tim was so eager to try his new sword, he couldn't wait for some minion to appear and stab the elder at the other end of the cave. He also stole his wallet. What a moron. It's dangerous to be near Tim. That's ending number 1. Push any button. There you go. So now we got another ending. Yeah, we're still good on time here. I'm going to show some more. 4 years later, Tim spent a long time in prison for that murder. After being released back into the streets, he considered changing his name in the options menu to improve his personal brand. So 5 years and so many days later, walking along. Okay. Good morning, Tim. Let's do a different one. I gotta give this one away because it's hilarious. There we go. So yeah, there's this hole here. Well, there, this hole here, you just jump up. You can only get up here if you don't have any items. So that's another interesting thing. To get all the endings in this game, you have to consider what items you bring with you. And so we go up here. You can't have any items if you want to go up here. We're up here now. And the chimney. Tim jumped into the chimney, ready to share the spirit of Christmas and gift copies of Reventure. Everyone loved the game and left an 11 out of 10 review. Subliminal Message. That's the ending. That's it. So you're collecting endings. That's the idea. And I love it so much. 2 months later, only 91.56% of heroes made it this far. You can see what our skin is now. After receiving overwhelming reviews from everyone about his game, Tim was fulfilled with motivation and ready for a new quest. So now we're Santa. We go inside. So this time, let's... Oh, shoot. Whoa. Yeah, we have HP. So you can die. That's obviously an ending. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Up here, up here, over here. Okay. So now let's get the sword. Alright, we got the sword now. And we're light enough that we should be able to go up here if we want. Yep. And now we just long jump. Whee! Dunk. Over here. And what happens if you sword this guy, you might wonder? This is what happens. Ooh. No! You can get the same endings over and over again if you want to. They get called memories. Tim removed the legendary sword from the stone just to put it inside a friendly guard. He was arrested and publicly executed under the charges of being an asshole. Dead. Public enemy, ending number 4. There you go. Can you guess what ending 2 is? 6 days later, only 89.26% of heroes made it this far. Tim was a psycho and got what he deserved. The day after his execution, his brother decided to pick up where he left off and fulfill the prophecy. So now we're Tinku! Tinku's house. Oh no! Bonk! Yeah. Another ending! That day, Tinku tripped over a rock right after leaving his house and fell right on his face. The guard in front really questioned if this was indeed the hero the kingdom needed. Shit happens. Oh my god! I love these endings. That same day, only 87.12% of heroes made it this far. I like that it shows you, so I'm really curious what happens when you get to 100, because I want to try. Such a stupid fall. Tinku's face looked flatter than before. That's really saying something given how pixelated it already is. He'll watch his step next time he goes outside. Get the sword. Now, of course, who else could I sword is the question, right? Right? Get him! Bam! All hail King Tinku! As the previous ruler finished his term, the kingdom entered an era of prosperity. Quite brief, because Tinku's idea quickly became popular. Kingslayer! Yeah, that's another ending. We're king for like a second. 2 years later, only 84.31% of heroes made it this far. Tinku, the brief, recovered from these injuries of the murder attempt. To spare his life, he swore loyalty to the new king, much to his humiliation. Yeah, that dead body stays there. So certain things you do actually stick. And as you can see, these are the two monarchs. They're not sorry about us killing him. I want to reveal this. Actually... Yeah. I want to reveal this one. I'm going to reveal this one because this leads to some hilariousness. This is the princess's room. Mr. Hugs unlocks the hidden powers of love, but forbids the use of violence. So open it up. You got Mr. Hugs. We now have the power of hugs. That's right. The power of hugs. Wait, I told you not. You can't pass. Ignore that heroic music and step down here. Alright, stepping down. So with the power of hugs... Look at that cat. Hug the cat. Right after adopting Olive, Tinku kept filling his heart with the love of missing cats. Unfortunately, he also filled his throat with hairballs, and eventually choked to death in his bed. Feline company. Press any button. I want to show 2 more. 6 days later, only 82.18% of heroes made it this far. Yeah, we're good on time. Every cat in the kingdom cried for the loss of Tinku. Palav swore to take over his will and prepared for a new adventure. So yeah, now we're the cat. The cat he hugged. That's who we are. And what happens when we got that cat? This is what happened. Now there's just cats all over up here. Woo! So I want to get the power of hug. No, I don't need the power of hugs. I'll show you this next one. Whee! Alright. We're a cat. We can be killed by that if we're not careful. I'm going to show you something with the shovel, and then I'll just shoot one more ending. And that didn't sell you on the game? Nothing will. Oh yeah, by the way, things will progress. Like, something's up there now. Something's growing up there. Also, a cat can wield a sword. Let's go get this. This is the shovel. You got the shovel. We'll go over here. Your skin does not affect what you can do, by the way. I was hoping it did, but it doesn't. So this is where you go if you shovel. The abandoned bridge. Obviously, falling in lava will kill you. Go down here. And it gives you, well, the burned alive ending, basically. Yeah, here it is. Attention! Do not dig here. You've been warned. And then you can go forward, and there's stuff over there. But we're gonna go do this. So let's dig. We're told not to dig here, but we're digging here. So dig, 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 digging, digging, digging. I'm just spamming, that's why the sword's coming out. Dig, 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 dig. Oh no! Palev closed his eyes and remembered that treacherous signpost as he fell into the bottomless pit. Ironically, since there was no bottom or impact, he just starved to death. Gold Rush. Push any button. So we're gonna do one more. I want to show one thing with a sword really quick. Shoot. So 2 more. We're gonna do 2 more. That same day, only 79.79% of heroes made it this far. Nightmares about endless falls were pretty common in Palev's family. Palev woke up when he heard the guard outside. Yeah, so now Palev's a human. And get the sword. I want to show this. You see something's up there still. So here's a cool thing that's a nice touch. See this sign? Sort of like da-da-da-da. Cut it! That's what's cool! It has the 2 halves. That is so cool. I like... It's just a cool touch to me. That's just so cool. You can jump that high, okay. So we're gonna go forward. I'm gonna show you a really dumb one. I'm gonna show you one more, just because the skin. Then that'll be it. There's a lot of secrets. I've run into a lot of secrets. Haven't run into all of them, but I've run into a bunch. There's a lot more for sure, because I've only done about a quarter of the... In the time I was playing, I've only done about a quarter of the, all the endings. You see this rock? It's got a face, right? Sword. Huh. What? Olive Slash put Boulder in the hospital in agonizing pain. Her family spent days around her bed, praying for her recovery. After defeating thousands of scissors, she'd never have expected to be defeated by a sword. You monster! Wow, Olive. Wow. 5 months later, only 77.46% of heroes made it this far. No one looked at Olive the same way after what he did to the poor rock. Boulder was back at her job, but Olive would have to make amends with her. We're gonna do one more. Show you one more. Here. Over here. It's gonna be with the power of hugs. So that's the thing. You can hug anything. You can sword anything. Well, in theory, of course. So, we can hug anyone. That means we can hug him. Yeah, we can hug that guy. We can hug these cats again if you want the cat ending again, just cuz. You can hug monsters, and that does a thing. You can't hug a dead body, though. That's the thing you can't hug. But what else can you hug? You can hug that guard, of course, but you can also hug the king! Olive jumped into the arms of the king and gave him an epic kiss. Everyone in the room felt awkward and unsure of what to do. They slowly started to walk away to give the monarch some privacy. King of Hearts! There we go. Only 75.21% of heroes made it this far. 6 days later. I'm gonna show one more and then we're done. Olive was now the queen of the realm, but that didn't mean he could abandon his good old hero job. We're the queen now! Queen Olive! We got a crown and everything. Yeah, there's our portrait. So I want to show one more and that's it. It's the last one. The absolute last one. You ain't sold on the game after that? I can't. I got nothing. This game was by Pixelatto. It's an $8 game. It is so worth it. Oh my god, I'm enjoying this game. It's so fun. Now I just gotta show you this, because it's hilarious. Then we're gonna be done. Once again, it was also given to us by the developers a year ago, and then a week ago, and then like a day ago. Here it is. The old man. Queen Olive listened to the words of the elder, and finally realized what they really meant. It wasn't dangerous to go alone anymore. Sexy beard. There you go. So just, every NPC you find, what would a sword do? Every NPC you find, what would a hug do? Also, enemies, what would a hug do? Even the elder was too hot for Queen Olive. Right after dumping our hero, he left with the shopkeeper. Queen Olive found himself once again alone in his little house. Alright, that's it. I'm done. That's the whole thing. This is the one shot. I really enjoy this game. I recommend it. It's so fun. It's so fun. Such an original idea. I love it so much. It's great. You don't get ideas like this all the time, right? So, enjoyable. Gameplay is solid. And I cannot wait to see what some of the other ones are. I'm just wondering if I want to do a side channel LP. Or if I just want to play on my... Yeah, I'll just play on my own. I can't give away all of these. You gotta find them yourself. It'll be fun. Well, these games are about, right? Having fun. Thanks for coming by, and see you next time.